Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing News.
Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back. Let's just dig right into it. Chris Arreola versus Kownacki was a very interesting fight and a very telling fight. You know, it was the type of fight for Chris Arreola where he needed to come out and show the world that he was still a contender, that he was ready to take a leap and another chance at a heavyweight title shot. And on the other hand, with Kownacki, this was supposed to be his coming out party. It was supposed to show the world that, hey, I'm a legitimate heavyweight contender. I'm supposed to be amongst the best. When you mention Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz, Deontay Wilder, Luis Ortiz, when you mention the top heavyweights in the game today, Tyson Fury, you need to mention me with them. And Kownacki failed to impress. He looked average, against Chris Arreola, who's already lost, multiple times. And this is against a Chris Arreola who's been stopped 3 times. Kownacki was supposed to get the stoppage win today. That's what he was supposed to do. He was supposed to get an impressive stoppage win against a guy who's a gatekeeper, who's a journeyman. Chris Arreola, shout out to him for, sticking in there, being tough, being competitive, being hard to beat. But at the end of the day, he didn't do anything impressive. He took a lot of shots. And, at the end of the day, I look at a guy like Kownacki, and he has the potential to be a star. He has a fan base. He has, decent boxing abilities, and he has good power. But he's not putting things together the way they should be. And this is why I believe a guy like Kownacki, who for as talented as he truly is, he needs someone, a new trainer, to bring out all of his skills and his skill set. Because if you look at Kownacki, he pretty much won the fight without a doubt, without any problems or reason. We all saw that Kownacki won all of the early rounds clean and effectively. The fight got tighter as it went on. But I simply think that Kownacki has some obvious flaws that need to be fixed if he's going to step in the ring against an Andy Ruiz, against a Deontay Wilder, against a Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua, because I believe any of those guys at some point could stop him if he does not fix those flaws. And when you look at Kownacki, some of the flaws is, he walks back and forth in a straight line. He has to work on his foot movement. He definitely has to work on his head movement. At the end of the day, being a big heavyweight, is going to be hard to have elite level foot movement and speed, and that's okay. But if you have top level head movement, if you're constantly moving your head, then you can overcome a lot of those shots. You can make sure that you slide off a lot of shots. You can parry shots off your glove, and you can miss a lot of shots by using your head and missing, head movement. And I think that if you look at Kownacki, his head movement is less than subpar, because at the end of the day, he took a lot of punishment. He took a lot of big shots, and against any of the top heavyweights, he would have been put to sleep tonight. So I think Kownacki has star potential, but he needs to go back to the drawing board, work on head movement, and also work on, shot selection. A lot of his shots were very predictable. He was going straight to the head and to the body, but there was no overhand shots. There was no uppercuts. I didn't see a lot of the variation in his shots. I've seen a lot of predictable shots, and that's why Chris Arreola was able to block and catch a lot more shots, and that's most likely why he survived this fight. So at the end of the day, Kownacki is a very good fighter, very durable fighter, a strong fighter, but at the end of the day, he has to improve on certain things to take his game to the next level and to be able to compete against the best. But once again, Unbiased as always, it's the IBFP. Please share, like, and you must absolutely subscribe.